Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. This video is going to be for Aquarius dealing with a Libra. Okay, that's on fire. If you like this video, please like like the video. And if you would like a different kind, like whatever signs dealing with other signs, just leave a comment, or you can email me. Okay, so this will be for April. What I do is 3 cards on one side, that's person A, 3 cards on the other side, that's person B, and 3 cards down the middle, and that like explains the situation like between you guys, and then we'll clarify it and maybe do the Kipper deck, you know, if I feel like it needs it. Aquarius dealing with a Libra. Okay, let's get started. Person A. We have the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. And the Tower at the bottom, and person B. The Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Oh, 4 cards came out, Temperance and the 9 of Cups. And now the 2 of Cups are at the bottom. And so the 3 cards in between you guys. We have the 6 of Swords. Sorry, I gotta get a drink real fast. 6 of Swords. The 2 of Wands. And Judgment. Okay. Moving away to calmer waters. Something like things kind of chill out between you guys, having some kind of crossroads of decision, and making that decision. And the 7 of Cups at the bottom, and that could talk about like a lot of like wishful thinking. So person A, whoever this is, apply it to your situation, has the 3 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. So let's clarify that. 3 of Pentacles is like wanting to work on the situation. That's clarified with the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so wanting to work and have like an equal give and take. The Hierophant is clarified with the Knight of Cups. So maybe this person A, has given like a love offer. The Queen of Wands is clarified with the 3 of Wands. So that's kind of knowing what you want, standing in your power, but waiting for your ships to come. Maybe you're waiting for this answer. The Knight of Wands is person B. And that's clarified with the 8 of Pentacles. And that kind of seems like somebody wanting to rush, especially since the Knight of Wands is like going towards person A. You know, really wanting to put in the work. You guys both want to put in work on a situation. But the Knight of Wands is also somebody who could be, you know, in and out of your life too. But they still, it seems like in their heart, they really do want to work on like this connection. The Page of Pentacles for person B is clarified with the Hermit. And that's like really looking within, going within, thinking about, oh yeah, maybe thinking about like this offer, really like taking a closer look. And the 9 of Cups and Temperance is clarified with The Hierophant. Okay, so you guys both have the Hierophant on each side, and that's really sweet because it's talking about this person B really wanting to have balance, looking at a situation like, you know, and also wanting to, in their heart, you know, want to work on things and build like a solid foundation that's beyond like the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles, really like actively working on the things that they promise, you know, things that they promise to do or set goals, which maybe is to like work on this connection. You guys are both maybe headed in or thinking in your minds, you know, about marriage and stuff. Okay, so then the Six of Swords is clarified with the Chariot. That's really cool. That's like, you know, moving on to like a new beginning, moving on to like something really awesome. You're just about to like, you know, take off into maybe something that's really solid. The Two of Wands is clarified with the Ten of Cups, so that's super awesome as well. You know, you guys are really coming to that crossroads together to talk about, you know, like what would make you guys happy. In the Judgment, whoa, cool, clarified with the Ten of Wands, and that to me is talking about when you really start to put your differences aside and you realize that things are like more about compromise rather than like arguments, you know, really like working together. And the Sun is at the bottom now, so this is like a really awesome reading. I actually, like always, don't remember what the reading was from before, which I should be more diligent about it. But you know, this kind of seems like, you know, really positive. You know, you guys are both really wanting to work on things, but there's love and there's passion and there's like pentacles, like, you know what I mean? And the swords that are here is only a nice one, which is the Six of Swords, where you're like moving on calmly, but it's kind of like moving on, not to say you guys are a family, maybe you are, you aren't, but it's like moving on like as a family, like together, to like calmer waters. Okay, we have Despair. You know, that could be a lot about you know, even like worrying about the situation. Let me look it up. Despair, literally grieving or weeping. Okay, there could be a lot of stress, you know, maybe there could be a little bit of jealousy. It could be between both of you guys, but or feeling that there's like obstacles, you know, worrying about stuff. But like it says in here, things are going to work out if positive cards are close, which everything looks really positive, you know. So maybe you guys, one of you or both of you guys are really, you know, worrying too much or overthinking, which, you know, that kind of, I feel like is pretty common for both signs, like Aquarius or Libra. I think they both really get stuck in their head and like just think about things until it's absolutely the worst situation in their head. We have Judication, yes. And that's kind of literally, to me, talking about like overthinking things and to like not overthink stuff, because what's going to happen is going to happen, whatever it is. And Courthouse is at the bottom too. This might even end in marriage, you never know. I mean, we saw the Two of Cups at the bottom, we have the Sun, we have, you know, the Hierophant on both sides and stuff, and the Ten of Cups and the 10, you know, we got tens and all that kind of stuff. That this isn't like a new love offer, and this is somebody who has been in your life, at least. It doesn't even have to be necessary for like a really long time. It's just the connection that you guys have had has been so strong that like it could be a long time or not a long time. It kind of still feels the same. Like even if you've known somebody for a long time, you're still feeling that like Toil and labor. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of doing what you have to do, not necessarily what you want to do. Maybe there's like it was saying, there's like obstacles and stuff, and so you're feeling like, or one of you guys or both of you guys are feeling just like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe it's because of the current times, maybe it's because of like work, things being busy, you know, even having to make that decision if you want to settle down or not, you know, is kind of a big decision. This just fell out though, courtship. So you know, this seems like a pretty awesome love situation, and it thinks like maybe overthinking it, you know, is also an issue. Maybe person A is like really thinking about what it takes and wanting to be in control. They're like really feeling like their life is becoming in control and they want things to take to the next level. Person B is a little bit could be like a little bit more immature than person A, or it could be literally younger or whatever, but this person is thinking about still marriage and things. A Nine of Cups, but kind of rethinking what they originally thought, because maybe what they really thought before is they wanted to do whatever they want the Knight of Wands, and to work, maybe they're like focused on working like a lot, you know, and they think, oh man, whoa, that was really weird. It was just like the AC turned on and it was like really crazy that it did, and then it just shut off. Person B maybe doesn't really want person A to know like all of this stuff that's going on, that this is what they originally thought. But what they are thinking is, you know, they really do love person A. They really do see, you know, everything. You guys both see eye to eye about like a Ten of Cups and everything. You guys, I think, really see eye to eye in a lot of ways. Maybe it's just a little bit shocking, more shocking for person B than it is for person A about the feelings that they are feeling. That makes a lot of sense. Person B is like the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. Like, wait a second, like what the heck happened? Who are you? Why did you do this to me? Like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for you, but they probably did. They've probably been hurt a lot, or they got hurt by one person real bad and they're like, freaking forget it after that, you know? And then it's like maybe they promised to themselves that they were just kind of gonna focus on themselves and do whatever and just date around and have nothing serious. But then of course you come along, and so they're taking a step back, but it's the star that's there. This could be the Libra. It's a star that's there. They're thinking about their star, which would be Aquarius. Now they're like, oh my gosh, it's like a wish come true. Oh my gosh, this brings balance in my life. Oh my gosh, like maybe I do, oh excuse me, I do want like marriage or whatever. How does person A feel about person B? The world, okay, I don't see it as an ending. I say the person thinks the world of them. King of Pentacles, I feel like person A feels like they could rely on person B, that they kind of have their own money, you know, maybe can take care of themselves. The Devil, oh, I feel like maybe your person B is a little bit bad. Or a little bit toxic, or that maybe person B has addictions, or just something. It could even be like the working too much or like whatever. Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there's not a solid foundation with person B, but it looks like they want that. They feel like, you know, they can have that with you. And the Nine of Swords, yeah, person A just, you know, is a little wrapped up in person B, a little obsessed. Person A is a little obsessed with person B. And the Queen of Swords, that's also the Libra card, but I feel like person A feels like person B is their happiness. Person B makes them happy. Person B is like no nonsense kind of person. The person A like admires that, like, oh, this one's like does what they want, says what they want. Oh, it's at the bottom again. Does what they want, says what they want. How does person B feel about person A? King of Swords, crazy So like this one is the Queen of Swords, and this one is the King of Swords. That's awesome. So like you guys even think of each other, you know, as divine counterparts, as like soulmates. I don't know all the terminology with all that, but you know what I mean. You guys both feel like this could be the one or whatever. And maybe too, person B thinks that person A is like the same thing, like a no-nonsense kind of person. Cut people out, kind of being assertive, not necessarily aggressive, you know, knowing what they want, you know, being able to go beyond just like emotions and make decisions, you know, maybe like how they can make decisions and be kind of direct in that kind of way. Four of Pentacles. So person B feels like person A either is holding back a little bit, or they also could feel like person A is like a really stable person. Person B thinks that person A is like a victory, or they feel like a lot of people want person A, whether a person A realizes it or not. Person B feels like, hey dude, like a lot of people like find you to be awesome. And the Hermit, okay, yeah, so maybe person B does feel that way, like, you know, kind of feeling like maybe both of you guys just kind of feel like you spend time alone, or spend a lot of time like in your head, in your thoughts. Oh, I think you're their soulmate. Person A is the soulmate. And the Page of Swords, they feel, person B feels like person A is like kind of new, fresh, kind of like down for whatever, and like super fun, and maybe kind of like has new ideas that are like kind of, you know, rebellious, and other people aren't doing that. Judgment, okay, so person that's in here, maybe person B feels like person A is the one who, you know, needs to pass the judgment kind of in this whole situation, and make things kind of, or set the standard on how things are going to go. Maybe person B looks up to person A, who kind of will make the head over heart decisions to do what's right for not even for themselves but for everybody else. They watch person A make great decisions for their family, at their job, with their friends, you know, with their pets. I don't know. All right, what's the conclusion? How's this relationship going to turn out? What's the end game? Eight of Cups. Okay, that can be like, oh, I take that it's not moving away from each other. It's like, because the Six of Swords is like you guys coming together and like moving off together. Somebody like making that decision, they're like, I'm coming to you. Judgment. Awesome. King of Cups. Oh my gosh, really awesome. Okay, so that's the two, you know, this kind of seems to at some point some type of like, you know, talk is going to have to happen to discuss this crossroads of what the Ten of Cups is, you know. And so this person is going to, you know, to decide to come like walking, like, you know, of leaving things in the past. Judgment, you know, having all your having all your cards out on the table, leaving things in the past, and kind of handling things like super mature, aware of your feelings. You know, this sounds great. The Knight of Wands. And the Emperor. Yeah, that could be, you know, needing to, what this will do is kind of transition, and from this Judgment is like to go from a Knight of Wands in to like an Emperor type of thing, but because it's kind of connected with the King of Cups, and both of these could have an energy of like holding back. You know, that could be a possibility that somebody's going on a judgment because of possibly walking away from this Knight of Wands energy and bossing up into like an emperor type of thing, and somebody else really holding their feelings back, maybe because they don't want to get hurt. You know, this could be, you know, one person walking away from this situation because the other person, you know, doesn't want to change their ways. Somebody is really just going to hold back their feelings to the point that somebody else walks away. Knight of Swords, yeah, rushing in. And Ten of Wands, yeah, putting down the wands. That was the end, wasn't it? The Judgment and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Judgment and the Ten of Wands is coming out again. So that's kind of saying it's like, you know, really need to put down these burdens and stuff and put your pride aside. It depends what you guys want in this situation. It kind of seems like somebody might just kind of run away from the whole thing, or both of you guys risk running away from the whole thing because you guys aren't sharing your feelings, keeping everything inside and overthinking things with that Despair card. So if you don't want this to happen, then you're gonna have to like open up and like communicate. That's hard, I think, for both signs to do. Talk about your feelings. That sucks. Okay, advice. I think we know what's going to come out. Advice. Hey, too, that's the toil and labor, doing what you have to do, not necessarily what you want to do, because this, what is going to happen is going to happen, and the courtship came out. Like, this all can't happen, but the overthinking is going on. And the Judgment and the Ten of Wands, it's like, you know, somebody kind of walking away because they don't really want to deal with this anymore. But even though they still love the other person, it's like, well, if the love offer is on the table and the other person is not accepting it, how long can somebody sit there, you know, in that situation with their heart kind of feels like, it's like when you get gutted and all your guts are like spilled out. It's like your guts have been like spilled out and you're like waiting for this person to make a decision, and if they don't, well, then you're going to make that decision for them and just choose to walk away. And that's going to be the end of the situation, because if everybody's going to stay in their ego and not talk about it, then that's what's going to happen. So the advice, Four of Pentacles. Feel stable in yourself, feel confident in yourself, but don't hold back, because the Four of Pentacles is somebody who holds back. The Sun, yeah, that this really is this kind of opportunity where you guys are both feeling the same way, but it's going to be a Four of Cups if you don't speak up. If either of you don't speak up. The Six of Pentacles is, yeah, this is like an equal give and take, and you know, this really is that abundant. Yep, there's the Four of Cups that came out. Hold on, the Lovers just dropped on the ground. You guys are lovers. We have the Sun. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. So you have 4-4. I've been seeing a lot of fours lately too. 4-4-4 has been like a number I'm like seeing all the time. So thinking about this being a missed opportunity because you guys are too cool and you're like holding your feelings and blah blah blah. Well, that's really stupid. So the advice is, yeah, don't turn this away, because this is a really good opportunity. And if the other person doesn't see it, well, you can't control the other person, right? But whoever this is for, and the Magician too, you guys both, that's kind of why I said you guys both manifested this to happen, whether if you did it consciously or not. This is the person that you've been waiting for, and they've been waiting for you too. You guys just open your stupid eyes and see that this is awesome. That's what this reading looks like too, because I don't like the outcome of this, but that sounds very possible if you don't change. So I hope this reading resonated. Like I said, if you want to hear any other combination of signs dealing with signs or whatever, just put it in the comments and I will totally do that. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading, you can email me at findingpeyote@gmail.com. Okay, thanks, bye.